When do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Ayúdeme, por favor. Somebody help us, please. Give me Marqués, Eduardo Marqués. Help her, please. No, the room is down here. Everything is going to be fine. I'm an architect.
Es su hijo de su puta madre. The merciless Guaymas took us all by surprise on the highway to La Paz, señor.
¿Qué sigue, sus madres?
Sí, bueno.
What?
Señor, el valiente Marqués, the architect, jumped into the truck with the mercancía and started the engine.
Valiente compadre.
Y el Paco, just before he jumped into the truck with Marqués, took out his machete y le dio unos machetazos al Guaymas until he split him open from his huevos to his throat, señor. Then he left his guilty head in the middle of the carretera.
Worthy cousin. And the rest of our men.
They're all dead, señor. But my wings, they cried for help.
You did well, Campeón. No te preocupes.
Es Ramón. ¿Cómo se hace?
Luis.
Sí, Luis.
Dime.
We're in the Paz, senor. There's a North ship in the right, just as you said it would, Patron. And a Senor de los Cabos, son of his whore mother.
Filthy whore mother.
Son of his filthy whore mother, El Cabron de los Cabos, ciudad del Paz, senor.
Quiet. What happened?
We followed the trails along the Malecon, senor, and then we opened fire. Point against point, rebellious arm against arm. Pistola! Pistola!
You mean, cabrón?
The victory fell on us.
Yeah! God's be praised. And the merchandise.
We took it. 2 trailers.
¿Cuántos kilos?
50,000. 40,000! Un montón, senor! And now, the senor wants to make arrangements.
Ay. Well, no more will El Señor de los Cabos deceive our bosom interests. Kill him slowly, Ramon. Put the video on the net. After his death, his former territory and percentage, greet my compadre, Marqués.
Sí, patrón. Sí, está.
What Los Cabos has lost, Marqués has won.
Lalo!
¿Qué pasó?
Gracias, amigo.
You're getting us lost?
For saving my life, cabrón.
No, Paco.
¿Qué onda contigo?
I can't even look at you, Paco. I will have nightmares for the rest of my life because of what you did back then.
I was saving your life too, cabrón.
You have a son, Paco.
What does that even mean?
It means if I could, I would trade places with you in a heartbeat. And if I did, I wouldn't do anything that might put my children in danger. What is Dios, Paco? What is happening to you?
That's easy to say while you're out on the beach getting your toenails painted.
They don't paint my toenails, Paco.
I've seen them do it to you.
Fue un pedicure, cabrón. What began as a wonderful day has now turned to shit, all because I had to be a decent person and pull over and see if you're in any trouble. So foul and fair day I have not seen.
Lo hermoso es ver y lo feo es hermoso. Luego traemos por entre la niebla y el aire confuso.
What was that?
No, stay away. It came from over there.
Come on, maybe there's some water.
I'll have to get see. Or else we're gonna die out here.
Where have you been, sister? And Todos Santos? And you, sisters? Hearing why? What took you so long? I went looking for Pepe, but his fat caught a wife and he went fishing. I come for your husband, said I. She looked at me like I was crazy and called me a babosa. Pero sabes qué? On my way back, I ran into her son, so I took him instead.
No me digas, you're terrible.
That's what she gets. Such a handsome boy. Es todo un bizcocho. Look what he found!
Show me, show me.
Here I have a narco's arm. How do you know?
Who else could wear a diamond submarine?
What is it?
Marqués.
It's time.
Yes.
Manas fatídicas, enlacemos las manos, mensajeras de la tierra y del mar. Iremos, iremos.
Pues vete por ti
Y tres por mí, y
Where are you
otras
hiding?
para que sean
No
libres.
matter. Show me your hands.
Enlacemos
Entiéndeme las manos.
mensajeras de la
Abajo todos santos, ¿me entienden?
Iremos, iremos.
Señoritas! Disculpe la molestia. We do not mean to be rude. We are just lost. Do you know the way to Todos Santos?
Salve Marqués, hail to thee, Señor de las Almas.
Salve Marqués, hail to thee, Señor de los Gatos.
Salve Marqués. That shall be king and head of the largest cartel in Mexico.
Or die tonight at the hand of Don David.
Get away from him. Get over contigo. You're as fine as a ghost. No sé dónde have to say. They're just women. Animas guapitonas. But I don't care how pretty you are. If you can tell the future, tell me mine. I'm not afraid like my friend here.
Salve,
Salve.
salve, blessed and Marqués proclaimed.
Not so happy, but much happier.
Serás tronco de chingones, pero no serás el mero chingón. Never shall you be king. Salve pues Marqués,
Paco y Marqués, all hail.
Deténganse, wait! You can't just say something like that and walk away. Tell me more. Listen to me. I'm an architect and resort developer. And yes, I suppose you can call me el Señor de los Animas, that is where I live. But I am no narco traficante, me explico. Mucho menos el Señor de los Cabos. El Señor de los Cabos is a prosperous gentleman that I will speak nothing bad about. And to be the head of the largest cartel in Mexico, what for boy, I wouldn't dream of such a thing. What's wrong with you? Who told you these lies? Get to making me dizzy! Amigas, pues, entonces, why have you stopped us in this movie place with these very rumors and lies? Speak! Dígame la verdad! You have to do something, cabrón! Follow my eyes!
It burns, cabrón.
Put that away, they're gone.
Into the air.
No sé, pendejo.
What is this stuff, Luca?
No, it's maha, body powder.
How do you know?
I grew up in Mazatlan, cabron. Vámonos. Todos Santos is this way. Your children be narcos, Bootleg.
And you will be El Melo Chingón.
Y el Señor de los Cabos, were it not so.
Vigiuelas dos Santos. Senor Marqués! What the throne sent you saints. Everyone knows what you did today. With great bravery, how you risked your life to save him out of the sea.
Signor Ibarra has sent us to bring you to him.
To show you his thanks, we decided to name you El Señor de los Cabos. Felicidades, Señor. What? Can the devil speak true?
Señor de los Cabos lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Llámalo es más, Senor, and that life he had deserved to lose as a traitor and a thief.
Desgraciado sin vergüenza.
Whether working for the merciless Guaymas or for himself, I know not, but he has confessed his crimes, and they are overthrown him, Senor.
Las Animas and Señor de los Cabos. Yet the worst appears yet to come. I thank you for your pains, gentlemen. Do you not hope your children become kings? When those who gave me those Cabos promised no less of them?
If so, those same promises will make you King Cabron. Besides El Señor de los Cabos, ¿cómo lo ves?
Chico de madre.
Tranquilo, Bolalo. Sometimes the devil tells us a little truth to tempt us, to betray us later. Primos, una palabra, por favor.
Buenas malditas! Two truths they have told us as a prelude to this Game of Thrones. Thank you, gentlemen. These prophecies cannot be all that bad, but I know they are not good. I am now El Señor de los Cabos, yet that may destroy everything I hold dear, or give me everything I never knew I wanted. But if it is so good, then why can I barely breathe? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings, que no? I must decline to tell the I cannot accept this. I am an architect, not a criminal, but if I offend him, I am dead. Everyone I care about would be dead.
Milo, he's so happy he's crying. No llores, señor. You know it's a great honor. Pero vamos a ver el throne, eh?
Sí, vámonos.
Sí, muchachos. Vámonos pues. I'm just so happy and so honored. Think about what happened here today. We'll speak again when we're alone, ¿sale?
Vale.
Come, friends.
Solo fue ficción. Dos seres que al besar
Was the execution been carried out on Los Cabos? Where's Ramon?
See, Pop. I'm not back from Candelaria yet. Hey, it's on the way. Mira.
David, I know you are watching, and I am glad I will finally have an opportunity to say this to you before I go. If you are wondering if it was me who sold you out wax, of course it was me. And I do it again. Thousands are saying, y tú sabes perfectamente que yo te lo hice, cabrón. We both tried it. You slept with my wife, cabrón. And with my daughter, desgraciado. His mother. Hasta que la película, hijo de...
He was a man in whom I built an absolute trust. Now, what might I do with someone who I do not trust? Worthiest compadre, the sin of my ingratitude even now weighs heavy on me. You are worth so much more than, well, tú sabes, compadre. I owe you more than all could ever pay. Es un genio. De verdad. This man is a genius.
The service and loyalty I owe to you pays itself, compadre. And that loyalty is towards your interests. La banda, la familia, tus hijos, and towards keeping them all safe with honor and respect.
Welcome to the Hotel California, compadre.
Welcome, Marqués.
Bienvenidos.
It's a lovely place.
Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely face.
Okay. have begun to plant you, compadre, and will work to make you full of growing. Ipaco, you are no less deserving of my gratitude either, sobrino. Come, let me enfold you through my heart.
There, if I don't feel the harvest is yours.
What's that smell? I like it.
Gracias, tío. I don't want to ruin your soup, though.
I thought you said the harvest was my own. My son, my friends, mis soldados, y los demás cabrones que tengan los huevos de estar aquí con nosotros. I am so proud to be standing here with all of you today, at this very moment in time. Hoy mismo. Tomorrow is not promised, amigos. Muchos menos para nosotros, not for us. The time we have is now. And it means so much more than money, power, and all the rest. So, with our great victory today, I am happy to announce my decision to establish our estate on our eldest, Manuel, who we name hereafter as my successor. But signs of nobleness, like stars, will shine on all those who deserve it. And as we all know, I have always strived to ensure that everyone gets everything they deserve. So, let us ride ourselves to Las Animas and bind ourselves further to our compadre.
Será un gran placer, compadre. I shall ride ahead and make preparations and to be the bearer of your joyful approach to my wife. Con permiso.
I look forward to seeing her, my worthy Los Cabos. Here, take one of my Suburbans.
Gracias, compadre. Stars, hide your fires, illuminate not what I have done. Oh, mi amor, help us be rid of this burden I have won.
Sí, es cierto, Paco. Es un genio. He's a peerless kinsman. Let's after him.
Disculpe, señora. This young man has a personal delivery for you. Señora.
Joaquin, what are you doing here?
Doña Amaranta, Senor Marqués asked me to place this letter into your hands, personally.
What's happened? Why did he send you?
Señora.
Thank you, Lupita. That will be all. Mi amor, I would have called sooner, but I am afraid to use my phone. There must be no trace of this communication. Savagely murdered. Prophetic knowledge. Hail King and head of the largest cartel in Mexico, or murdered by the hand of Don David this very night.
Disculpe, señora.
For God's sake, Lupita, ¿qué quieres?
Don David and his guests are coming here tonight.
Esta noche. Imposible. Senor Marqués is with him. If it were true Lupita, he would have called to make preparations.
Senora, he has. He's at the front gate as we speak.
Attend to him quickly. He brings very important news.
Sí, señora.
Papá. Ayúdame, por favor. Give me the strength to be like you tonight. To do a great wrong for the sake of a much greater right. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse so that I may be more and do more than any man would dare to do. To protect my family and be the hand of justice. Come, thick night, that my knife will not be seen and find its mark before heaven may cry, hold, basta!
My dearest love,
Mi amor.
I
know, mi amor. No es tu culpa.
It is my fault. David comes here tonight.
Y Don Albino, is he with him?
Don Albino, Manuel, David's wife, everyone.
And when does he leave?
Tomorrow, so he says.
No. Mi amor, if David Ibarra enters my house tonight, he shall never see tomorrow.
What are you saying?
You have brought us to a bridge that is burning.
We have been warned, Eduardo. Now we must cross this bridge or we burn to death ourselves. Your face. Mi amor, who do you trust, your so-called compadre or your wife?
He just named me El Señor de los Cabos.
What happened to the last El Señor de los Cabos? Where is he now? My father was El Señor de los Cabos too.
That's enough.
He murdered him, Eduardo.
How can anyone be so sure? He has been so fair to us, Amaranta.
Don't you see what is happening? Do you have any idea what that man has done to my life?
I know this has been hard on you since...
Since when? Since our son was born blue because you were so late getting me to the hospital, Eduardo? Or since my father's funeral?
I did not kill our son!
You're an intelligent man, mi amor, but you are naive and weak. I married you to get away from them, and now you bring him into my house!
Look.
Don't touch me. You're an architect, Eduardo. You know nothing about this world, no matter how close you gaze at it. And now that you have chosen to enter it, then either you do it or I will, but David Ibarra must die tonight. If they are coming, then they must be provided for. We dare not offend.
All right.
All that matters is you and me. De acuerdo.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear.
What do you mean?
That face of yours will betray us. Let's have a drink. Leave the rest to me.
At this view. Mira esta casona. He designed it himself. I told you, the compadre is a genius. Even the air up here is cooler.
You can even see La Bocana from here, Theo, if it were daytime. No matter where you go in this house, you're always looking at water.
Here is our honored hostess, Senora Marqués. Thank you for inviting us into your beautiful home.
Thank you for honoring us with such an unexpected visit. Everything we are doing for you, even if it were doubled and then doubled again, would be nothing compared to what you have done for our family. We gladly welcome you as our guests. Bienvenidos, welcome. Donnie, mi amor, look how much you have grown. I can't believe it. My favorite godson is with us tonight.
I'm your only godson.
You're still my favorite.
I love your dress, señora. ¡Qué padre!
Gracias. I love your outfit too. It's so festive.
You see, Lydia, this is how a lady is supposed to dress. And what if the compadre? We were right behind him on the carretera, but his great love, as sharp as his spur, must have beat us here.
He went down to the cellar to bring out some of our best tequilas to commemorate this wonderful occasion.
Aren't you going to open your present?
Sí, claro. Muchísimas gracias.
Compadre, our honored guests. Bienvenidos a Villa Paradiso.
Everyone, please be seated. The table is ready.
Hola Felipe, ¿cómo estás? Paco. Está bien, está bien.
Tonight we will attempt to amaze the eyes and surprise the senses. Compadre, if you please, the head of the table is for you.
Surprise the senses. Oh, I can tell this is going to be good. Isn't he a genius?
Sí, pa, es un genio.
Everyone has a tequila except for our honored hosts. Nada para la doña? Tu patron? That is extremely disrespectful. drink called anyway?
It's called a
Cabo Libre. It has salt, lime, Don Julio, and Grand Marnier.
Why does mine have blue salt?
It's from Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
It wasn't enough to go around, so I had to use your Valium.
Oaxaca. My first wife was from Puerto Rico. You know Manuel's mother.
Blue salt?
Yeah. No section. Here. I'll take the blue one. Very clever, compadre. Genius, perhaps. But did you really think I wouldn't notice? Un Cabo Libre. I love it! I think it's very fitting that we're all drinking Don Julio to celebrate this changing of the guard. So, a toast! First, to Don Julio, who if he were here, none of us would fit in the room due to the size of his huevos. And to Don Eduardo Marqués, el nuevo señor de los Cabos. Salud!
Salud! Now the trick is to lick the entire rim clean and then drink the whole thing.
I love it! Come on, todos.
This shouldn't take long, especially if we keep them dancing.
We still have judgment here. This even-handed justice might bring our poison cup back to our own lips.
What are you talking about?
He's here in double trust. First as I'm his compadre and business associate, and then as his host, who should shut the door on his murder, not bear the knife myself.
Did you not see the diamond he gave me? He is going to devour us, Eduardo.
What if we were just being paranoid, mi amor? He's been so fair to us, said such nice things about me.
Just because he calls you a genius, now you're okay with the fact that he savagely murders people? That was the term you used in your letter. Have you really become that vain, Eduardo?
We will proceed no further in this business.
Why? Because you are not man enough for it?
I dare do all that might become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What happened to the man who sent me that letter? I need him. Now, you no longer believe what the three sisters told you?
Compadre! Mind if I, cut in?
Como no?
What time is it? Ew, it's got to be later.
I think it's later, Pa. I'm tired.
Who's that?
Soy yo.
Lalo, man! Those Cabo Libres are strong. I'm holding onto the bar so I don't fall down, cabrón. Hey, what are you doing?
Having a tequila.
Pour me one too.
Hi, Felipe. How old are you now?
10.
Wow. You look so much like your mother.
She really does. I miss her. ¿Sabes qué? I can't stop thinking of those hueras. For you, they've shown some truth.
I haven't thought much about them.
¿Cómo que no, Lalo? No me chores, of course you have.
Comandante, you're just in time to join us.
I like you, Senor Marqués. I see the way you treat the men who work for you, and here you are, serving us drinks in your own home.
No hay de qué. We're all friends here.
Most of us are. Mira. Desgraciado. With his own mother.
Manuel's 25. She's younger than him. She's a stepmother.
That's worse. That's immoral.
Well, gentlemen, to morality then.
To morality. Gracias, senor. I will dismiss the guards and post sentries around the property and at the front gate. Joaquin! Take Felipe upstairs. I must now get home to my children. Disculpe, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle towards my hand, come, let me clutch thee. Have thee not, yet I see thee still. Or are you just a dagger of the mind? proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain of jealousy and fear. My eyes deceive my other senses, or else they see the truth. It is the bloody business that informs them. While I threat, he lives and I die. I go, and it is done. The bell, she calls me. Hear it not, David, for it is the knell that summons you to heaven. Or to hell!
Shot Lilia. She's dead. They can both take the blame for killing each other. Now take off your shirt. Eduardo, stop staring at him. Just take your shirt off and go upstairs to our bedroom. Do it now.
Someone is going to wake up and see what we...
Stop it! Eduardo, please. What's done is done. You have to survive. You, me, and now Don Albino. I need you to be strong for me. Be strong. There are no guards inside this house. Everyone is outside and no one will wake up for hours. Tomorrow when we wake, this never will have happened.
We will never sleep again.
Just go. I'll take care of the room.
Never again.
Who are you?
Me llamo Satan, el portero y abera de la casa. I'm in charge of the keys and the security of the house, mi coronel.
Open the door.
It's dark in here, mi general. I need a little light to find my keys.
What?
La luz, hijo, the light. The door needs a little grease to open. ¿Me comprendes, Méndez?
Go ahead, Dr. Joe.
Espérate, aguanta, hijo. Found the keys. It's right here, straight.
Was it so late you went to bed that you do lie so late?
What do you mean went to bed? Sigue la pachanga, Gavitan. The party's still going on.
Is your master stirring?
Ahí viene. Here he comes.
Buenos días, Señor Marqués.
Good morning, Comandante. Wow, are they still going at it in there?
I'm not sure, Señor. Don David wanted me to come and wake him up early this morning. We have urgent business to attend to.
And I guess he wouldn't mind if we interrupt then. That's odd. It's locked. Satan, open the door, please.
Si, señor.
Murder and treason! Tell them it's a gun! Nobody move! Stay where you are!
No! Nobody said!
Please, Caron! Get back!
What is this?
Your precious Signor Ibarra is murdered!
What? In our house?
Too cruel anywhere, Senora. Lalo, tell me it isn't so!
Had I but died an hour before this, I'd have lived in a blessed time. But from this instant, there is nothing serious in this life. Renown and grace are dead, and so is our precious compadre.
Who did it?
His wife, so it seems. Just before he shot her. Didn't you cabrones see what happened?
No!
It's impossible. What the hell is going on here?
It was like a bullfight, Commandante. Look at how many wounds the Breton has in his back.
Those wounds don't look like they were made with a knife, but with horns. Mira.
Manuel, when the old man is down, let's do it. I know you will enjoy this. He deserves it anyway. Maldita desgraciada! Manuel! Find him. Don't let him escape.
What are we going to do?
Without the coat, we are finished.
Ay, Dios mío.
Look, the lady!
Once the son of Guaymas hears about this, they're going to invade Laredo.
Well, forget Laredo. What about La Frontera? If the Algodones invade Tijuana, we are really finished.
You are finished. I'm going back to San Quentin to fortify my hacienda.
Calma! Señores, we must remain calm.
Listen to the compadre.
Why not let the compadre take over? It's what Senor Ibarra would have wanted.
Yes, the compadre is a genius. He saved La Mercancía, he could save Baja California.
Así es. With the compadre in charge, Tijuana will stand by him.
And so will San Quentin.
So will Guerrero Negro.
You don't have to come, yes.
So!
I never asked for, nor do I want this responsibility, my friends. But if it means avoiding the destruction of our way of life and everything that we hold dear, then with a heavy heart, I must accept.
Que viva.
It is time to put our pants on, gentlemen. Bien puestos. And get down to business. I will get dressed and then meet you all in the main hall.
I've seen all this dreadful and things strange evil. This terrible night, mine is away trifles for knowing so.
Look at the sky. It is troubled with the axe of man and now threatens his bloody stage. For the clock it is still day, the dark night strangles the sun. It is a night's predominance. For the day's shame that darkness should entomb the face of the earth when living light should kiss it.
There's a natural, even the deepest.
Ah, Comandante. How goes the world now, sir?
Ya ves, see you not.
Are you sure who did this bloody deed?
La Lilia, his wife.
Must be Portia.
Now that Manuel has fled, well, put suspicion of the deed on him, too.
Against nature still. And now that the compadre has accepted, what will
Accepted, ya está confirmado, cabrón. You've already gone to Cabo del Sol to be invested. Now they will move into the new home with the niño, Don Albino. Como ves?
Where is David's body?
Carried to Todos Santos.
Will you go to Cabo del Sol?
No, primo. I go home. To La Paz.
Well, I suppose I go to Cabo del Sol then.
Well, may you see things well done there. Do. Lest our old road sit easier than our new.
Hasta luego.
Vaya con Dios.